to talk about creating and saving trend graphs in web control. Now we can create trend graphs that have a single point or multiple points on them. And we can also save them permanently in the system so they can be easily accessed by users when they log in. Let's take a look at how to do that. You see I'm on the first floor thermographic floor plan. I'm on the graphics view. I'm going to go ahead and click the Trends button. Now, let's give ourselves a little bit more room. What we can see here is we have a tree that has all of the areas and all of the equipment in the system. Let's say I want to view the conference room zone temperature. I'm going to navigate to the conference room. I'm going to click Zone Temp, and then View. And now I have this trend graph. I can zoom in on the data, and I can work with it just like I can any other trend graph in the system. And we've talked about that in previous videos. But suppose I want something a little more elaborate. This is just a single point in the system. Suppose I want to work with multiple points. Let's look at the air handling unit. Let's work with the supply air temperature. I've clicked the supply air temperature. Obviously, if I click View, we'll see that trend. But I also want the supply air set point in there. I'm going to hold the Control key down on the keyboard, and I am going to click Supply Air Set Point. Now you see I have more than one point selected. And this is a very common Windows command, Shift and Control. These also work in Web Control. I'm going to go ahead and view this particular trend graph, and now you see I have multiple points on it. I could have clicked many, many points. But in this case, I just chose to, I think we understand the example. Now, suppose I want to save this permanently in the system. Why would I want to do this? Well, suppose the user often came in and looked at the supply air temperature and set point together. Instead of making them go through this routine, I can simply create a permanent graph that they can access at any time. I'm going to click Save, and I'm going to name it something intuitive. So I'm going to name it, actually, AHU Supply Air Temp. Now the reason I put AHU in there is because this is going to be saved on the first floor. So if I just put Supply Air Temperature, it could be for any one of the zones on the first floor. That would be confusing to the user. Okay, here's my graph. Notice I'm on the first floor again. We're back to the view that the user typically sees. And now notice that under my trends, I have a drop down, and any graph I made is here. So now the user can log in, click this, and immediately see the data they're interested in. Now, if you would like to delete these, it's very easy. Simply go ahead, use the drop-down menu in the upper right-hand corner, and click Delete. Okay? We'll see that that drop-down has disappeared from the Trends button. And the only way to see that is now to create a new graph. Let me give you one more example. I'm going to go to the air handling unit itself. Look at all of the graphs that we've made for the user. Right? The user wants to come in, see data that they check on a regular basis, and here's the different graphs we've made for them. Again, these can be deleted, but we made them permanently in the system for easy access. And that's how you create and save both single and multiple point trend graphs in Web Control.